What if I told you that the richest, most successful people in the world aren't winning just because of how hard they work, but because of something totally different? Imagine discovering that the secret weapon of billionaires, thought leaders, and iconic entrepreneurs isn't about grinding non-stop, but all about how they rest. And not just any rest, but a deliberate, strategic rest routine. This isn't about lounging on your couch or sneaking a nap after lunch. It's about a precise, intentional system of renewal that fuels epic success. Today on the Growth Mindset Project, I'm going to reveal why the world's wealthiest people swear by their rest routine and how you can use it to level up your own life. If you're driven to grow, challenge yourself, and unlock your full potential, make sure to hit that subscribe button below and tap the notification bell so you never miss a new episode with strategies for unstoppable growth. Let's dive into why creating a powerful rest routine is the most important thing you'll do for your success. Picture this: you're hustling non-stop, building your dreams, climbing the ladder. But at some point, you're running on empty, feeling overworked, even burned out. Sound familiar? Here's the crazy part. What separates the ultra-successful from everyone else isn't working harder. It's how they manage their energy and recovery. They don't see rest as a sign of weakness or a luxury. They treat it as their secret superpower. Now, rest routine doesn't mean simply lying down or switching off your phone for a few minutes. It's an intentional process that's baked into each day, each week, a method to reset, gain clarity, and come back sharper than ever before. When you look at the habits of high achievers, the real game changer isn't just their work ethic. It's their system for pausing, reflecting, and stepping back, even and especially when chaos is peaking. Let me share a story. Imagine a year that's absolute madness for your business: skyrocketing growth, hiring and firing leaders, legal headaches, and on top of all of it, a personal injury that makes every step painful. For the first time ever, you have no choice but to be still. Here's where the shift happens. Old beliefs say that every moment should be productive, that stillness equals idleness. But the truth is, stillness, built into your rest routine, can become your creative and strategic superpower. Think about it. The world's richest people get their best ideas, not during another back-to-back meeting, but in the white space between the chaos. When you intentionally pause, your mind sees patterns it missed, solutions come into focus, and creative leaps seem effortless. When you make time for this kind of strategic rest, suddenly your business, your team, your results, everything starts accelerating. Now, you may ask, how do you carve out a rest routine when life never slows down? Many ambitious people truly love the hustle, and slowing down sounds impossible. But here's a mindset switch. The most successful leaders don't just work harder, they work smarter by knowing exactly when to hit pause. Even with kids, teams, clients, and endless emails, they see rest not as the enemy of achievement, but as its foundation. When you intentionally design pauses into your day, your week, or your month, you're able to reflect, adjust, and recalibrate. Try this. Rather than stacking your appointments back to back, insert small buffers. Use that time to review how you felt in the last meeting, prep for the next, and recalibrate your presence. This isn't wasted time, it's an investment in performance. People who use a rest routine show up stronger, make better decisions, and inspire more confidence in their teams and investors. Before we go any further, if these insights are resonating and you want more deep dives on mindset shifts for massive success, smash that like button and drop a comment below with your own experiences around rest and performance. Here's another powerful truth about your rest routine. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. For many, the temptation is strong to outwork everyone, sometimes as a badge of honor, proof of your dedication. Maybe, without even knowing it, you're pushing yourself to impress people who aren't even watching, or to silence the critics in your head. But here's what the wealthiest people know. In the end, results speak louder than hours burned. You don't need to broadcast your suffering. Shift your energy from being the engine in your life or your business to being the architect. Architects design systems that work, even while they rest. When you put energy into your rest routine, you'll see your teams thrive, problems get solved faster, and breakthroughs emerge, while you finally drop that endless pressure to prove yourself. Let's talk about a huge misconception. Rest equals quitting. If you've grown up believing that pausing means you're giving up, here's your wake-up call. The reality is, rest is a strategic move, not a retreat. Imagine slogging through illness, still forcing yourself to show up for every meeting, every podcast, every project. All that happens is you run yourself down even further. Instead, those who master the rest routine know when to step back to recharge, so they can charge even harder when they return. Pausing does not mean surrender. It means you're sharpening your blade, not laying it down. Entrepreneurs who last and thrive are those who build rest into their strategy, not as an afterthought, but as something essential to growth. Sometimes, it's only when we fully step back that we gain the perspective to see what's driving results and what's just busy work. Stepping above the fray unlocks new ideas and exponential progress. Ever notice that your best insights pop up when you're away from your desk, maybe on a flight or a weekend break? That's the power of designed distance. That's what a rest routine gives you. You come back not just rested, but with a whole new vantage point and clearer vision. Here's another core principle. Your rest routine must be non-negotiable. Think about Olympic athletes. Rest and recovery are as much a part of their training as practice itself. Elite performers in business need the same discipline. Once you make rest a fixed part of your schedule, not just icing on the cake if you have extra time, you start to see compounding results. During tough periods, you may need to become brutally selective, cutting out commitments that don't fuel your mission, stripping away distractions, and focusing your energy where it counts. Ironically, most people find their business and teams perform better, not despite this, but because of it. When leaders step back, others step up, and sometimes your team's 100% is better than your 5% when you're running on fumes. The most powerful leaders aren't controlling everything, they're enabling everything. And if you're gaining real value from this, remember to hit like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments what changes you're making to your own rest routine. Here's a final mindset shift. Ask yourself, why are you really grinding so hard? For many, it isn't just about responsibility, but about chasing approval, validation, even credit for things no one else cares about. But the richest and most resilient people know that fulfillment comes from meaningful responsibility, not praise. The hunger for approval is endless. The more you get, the more you need. But true motivation and freedom come from owning your own reasons, from working because you want to, not to prove something to someone you'll never meet. As you embrace your rest routine, you'll realize you don't have to live by someone else's rules. You're free to design your own life, your own success cycle, your own renewal system. The only person who needs to believe in your process is you. You're not here to win awards for burning out or to collect invisible medals for suffering. You're here to build something meaningful and to do it from a place of clarity, health, and unstoppable energy. That's the real reason why the richest people never stress, because a world-class rest routine is part of their foundation. If you got something valuable from this video, check out our other episodes right here on the Growth Mindset Project for more ideas on building unstoppable confidence and creating your ultimate growth journey. Don't forget to subscribe and tap that bell so you never miss out.